Hello, Gene Schwimmer here. Welcome to today's vlog. We'll be talking mainly about politics today, but before we get to that, some hopefully very good news about the fight against coronavirus. If you watched the president's press conference last night, the day before I'm recording this, you saw several experts discussing the development of a vaccine. Their anticipated timing was 6 months, I think, to develop the vaccine, then another 6 months of testing. Altogether, a year to a year and a half to have a vaccine available to the general public. We may have some very good news here from our Israeli friends. Israeli scientists, quote, "In a few weeks we will have coronavirus vaccine," unquote. Israeli scientists are on the cusp of developing the first vaccine against the novel coronavirus, according to Science and Technology Minister Ofer Akunis. If all goes as planned, the vaccine could be ready within a few weeks and available in 90 days, according to a release. Obviously, that is really great news if that turns out to be the actual result. So let's just keep our fingers crossed and keep an eye on Israel and these scientists and hope. But for now, that is very good news. Now on to the main topic today, which is actually a couple of items. They're both related to Super Tuesday, the series of primaries. Well, I wouldn't call it series because they're all taking place in parallel on Super Tuesday, a number of primaries. The first one I want to talk about is, I had been talking the other day about a website called 538 that averages or looks at various polls and then makes a projection of the percentage odds of a particular candidate winning a particular primary. But there is another prediction website or another prediction pool that is very accurate or has been proven very accurate in the past, because these are people who do not sit and crunch numbers and just make predictions. They put their money where their mouth is. I'm talking about the betting websites, people who actually put their own money on the line on the bet of how a primary will turn out, and then calculates the odds based on their money being at risk. They have proven to be very accurate. Just think of yourself. It's easy for you to say, I predict candidate X will win. If I say to you, okay, are you willing to put some money on it? Then maybe you're not so sure. It means a lot when bettors make predictions, and that's what we're talking about. Here's the headline: betting odds show Sanders winning 13 of 14 Super Tuesday races. Well, you can see the table. The odds are not just of him winning, but they look pretty good. They're all better than even, and some of them are, I see one here, 95% chance of Sanders winning the primary in Colorado. The only one where I see him losing is Alabama, where Joe Biden is predicted 71.43% chance of winning. And also, before Super Tuesday, we have the South Carolina primary coming up. It looks like Biden, at least according to one poll, has pulled way ahead to a 20-point lead. So Biden wins in South Carolina and Alabama, but the rest, at least through the end of Super Tuesday, it looks like a sweep for Bernie Sanders. Now, one more item, the last item for today, which is also about Super Tuesday. One of the states that will be voting on Super Tuesday is Massachusetts. So look at this headline: Elizabeth Warren neck and neck with Bernie Sanders in her home state of Massachusetts. Senator Elizabeth Warren is in a fight to win her home state of Massachusetts, according to a new poll released Friday that shows her down 1 percentage point to national frontrunner Senator Bernie Sanders in the state's Democratic presidential primary. That is very significant. I think it's the end of Warren's campaign, if not after Super Tuesday, then very soon, because it is, well, especially if she actually ends up losing. But even if it's close, usually a senator or any primary candidate should be running away with the primary in his home state. That's obviously not the case here, and that actually reminds me of something I forgot to mention yesterday when I was talking about 538, the 538 website, and predicting the odds of a candidate winning a particular primary. I forgot to mention Amy Klobuchar. Now, this is not a poll, but Bernie Sanders and Amy Klobuchar are neck and neck. In fact, they're exactly even. They both have a 47% chance of winning Minnesota. Why does that matter? Same deal as Elizabeth Warren. Minnesota is Amy Klobuchar's home state. She should be way ahead. This is terrific news for Bernie Sanders, not so terrific news for those who are worried in the Democratic Party about a Sanders candidacy. That's it for today. I'm glad everybody stopped by. Thumbs up if you like this video. Share it with anybody you think would also like the video. Got any comments? You can put them in the comments section below the video, as well as any questions you might want to ask me, suggestions for future topics. I would love you who have not subscribed to subscribe. I love getting new subscribers. And finally, come back and see me again. I look forward to seeing all of you again. And until I do see all of you again, bye.